Did you know that there is a country where the gods seem to have their home in the mountains and the air is full of mysticism? Yes, we are talking about Nepal. This place will captivate you with its landscapes, its people and its culture. But what makes Nepal so unique? Get ready to discover it on a tour of its mysteries and wonders, and make sure to subscribe if you want to know more about the hidden corners of the world. Today, we will delve into its mountains, monasteries and customs that will leave you speechless. Why is Mount Everest so special? Not only because it is the top of the world, but because it symbolizes the limit of what is possible for humanity. Every year, hundreds of climbers from around the world challenge its heights in search of surpassing their own limits. The effort, courage and physical challenge make it a challenge worthy of the bravest. Imagine being surrounded by giants of ice and snow, with the world literally at your feet. What would you feel looking from the mountain? The highest mountain in the world? This place leaves you speechless. Does Kathmandu have anything more than temples? Definitely, yes. Kathmandu is the living essence of Nepal, a city that combines tradition and modernity in every corner. In addition to its famous historical temples such as Pashupatinath, Kathmandu vibrates with bustling markets and streets full of exotic aromas and vibrant colors. It is an experience for the senses, where you immerse yourself in its culture from the first moment. Nepalese say that if you are lucky, Kathmandu will show you its mystical and hidden side. Do you dare to explore this enigmatic place? Why are Nepal's monasteries famous? Nepal is home to monasteries so ancient that they seem to merge with the mountains, forming part of its sacred landscape. One of the best known is the Tengboche Monastery, located near Everest, where peace and serenity flood the environment. Here you can observe the monks in their routine of prayer and contemplation, something that connects you with what is. The atmosphere is so serene that it seems to stop time, a perfect place to find inner peace. Isn't it the ideal place to disconnect? What makes trekking in Annapurna unique? Annapurna is more than a hiking route, it is a journey through surreal landscapes and ancient villages. Along the way, mountains, forests and rivers draw an impressive landscape that changes with each step. In addition, the people you meet, of astonishing humility and generosity, transform the trip into an unforgettable human experience. Each sunrise in Annapurna reveals a different spectacle. Can you imagine walking along paths that seem straight out of a dream? It is the life experience that everyone should try. Has Bhaktapur recovered from the 2015 earthquake? And how? Despite the serious damage it suffered, Bhaktapur is still standing, proud of its roots and traditions. This place is a reflection of the resilience of its people, who have worked hard to. Nepal is a country that has been lovingly restored to preserve its architecture and cultural heritage. The streets, temples and squares, restored in detail, show a living and vibrant city. Walking through Bhaktapur is like being transported back in time and feeling the strength of a people who do not give up. Would you like to see it up close? Does Nepal have safaris? Although it may sound surprising, Nepal is much more than mountains and snow. In the Chitwan National Park, you can go on safaris and observe rhinos, tigers and elephants in their natural habitat. Immersing yourself in the Chitwan rainforest is like entering another world, one full of wildlife and lush vegetation. The variety of ecosystems in a single country is incredible. Can you imagine crossing the jungle while observing these majestic animals in freedom? A unique experience. What makes the Monkey Temple special? The Swayambhunath Temple, known as the Monkey Temple, is as mystical as it is fun. Located on a hill with stunning views of Kathmandu, the temple is a must-see for tourists. Pokhara is home to dozens of monkeys that roam freely around the place. But what really makes it special is its mystical atmosphere at sunset, when the sound of bells and mantras fill the air. The energy you feel is incredible, a place to find calm and spirituality. Do you dare to visit it and feel that unique peace? Why is Pokhara such a relaxing place? Pokhara is a paradise between mountains and a crystal-clear lake, the perfect place to relax after an intense adventure in the mountains. Here you can row on Lake Phua, explore mysterious caves or simply rest by the water, enjoying the tranquility that surrounds every corner. The views at sunrise and sunset are like something out of a movie, as if time stopped just for you. Who wouldn't want a moment of peace in such a magical place? Why is Nepal such a spiritual place? Nepal is known for being a spiritual center, where people from all over the world seek to connect with themselves. The influence of Buddhism and Hinduism permeates every corner of the country, from temples to small villages, creating an atmosphere of peace and respect. Meditation and yoga retreats are very popular, ideal for disconnecting from the noise and finding a moment of reflection. Nepal is, without a doubt, a country to discover your inner peace. Would you like to explore that spiritual side? What are the people like in Nepal? The kindness and hospitality of the Nepalese is something that stands out for those who visit the country. From the smallest villages to the big cities, you will always find a smile and a warm welcome. The people here are deeply respectful, and the visitor is treated with genuine kindness, as if they were a lifelong friend. Getting to know their culture and sharing with them is as enriching as the landscapes you see. Would you like to meet such hospitable people? Why is Holi so famous in Nepal? Holi, the festival of colors, is one of the most important celebrations in Nepal. Holi is a festival of vibrant and joyful festivals in Nepal. During this festival, people cover themselves with colored powder, sing, dance and hug each other in an atmosphere of pure joy and togetherness. The energy is contagious, and happiness is reflected in every smile and color thrown into the air. Holi symbolizes the arrival of spring and the triumph of good over evil. Can you imagine taking part in this explosion of colors? What is so special about Nepalese architecture? Nepalese architecture is unique, especially that of the Newar ethnic group, famous for its intricate wood and stone carvings. Each temple and building is a work of art that displays a meticulous and symbolic design, full of details that tell ancient stories and legends. These buildings are not only beautiful, they represent centuries of history and tradition. Wouldn't it be fascinating to get lost among these constructions and discover every hand-carved corner? Is Nepal just a country of mountains? Not at all. Nepal is a cultural mosaic that unites more than 100 ethnic groups and Nepal is a country in which people speak many languages, creating a unique mix of customs and traditions. From Buddhism to Hinduism, each religion and ethnic group enriches the country with its own rituals, clothing and festivities. In every celebration and in every plate of food you can see a little piece of this diversity. Can you imagine discovering a country so rich in cultures? How good is the food in Nepal? Gastronomy in Nepal is full of intense flavors, spices, and tradition. Dal bhat, a dish of lentils and rice, is the main and daily dish for many Nepalese. But their cuisine also includes momos, dumplings, and other flavors that surprise the palate. Sharing a meal in Nepal is more than an everyday act, it is a sign of hospitality and community. Would you like to try these delicacies full of flavor and culture? Why is Lumbini such a sacred place? Lumbini is one of the most important sites for Buddhism, as it is the birthplace of Buddha. Its surroundings transmit a Nepal is a place of unique peace and serenity, and the gardens and temples surrounding the place reflect that calm. Every year, people from all over the world come to meditate and seek a spiritual connection in this sacred place. Lumbini represents peace and respect, fundamental values in the life of Buddha. Wouldn't you like to feel that tranquility in such a special place? Are hotels in Nepal expensive? Nepal is one of the most affordable destinations for travelers. You can find accommodations that fit all budgets, from cheap hostels to luxurious resorts. The diversity of options allows anyone, regardless of their budget, to enjoy this country. In addition, the quality-price ratio is surprising, and many hotels offer stunning views of the mountains. Can you imagine waking up with the Himalayas in front of you? Nepal is, without a doubt, a place that marks everyone who dares to discover it. From its mountains to its temples, every corner has a story. A unique culture and essence. Do you feel drawn to this fascinating country? Give this video a like if you would like to explore Nepal and leave us your questions in the comments. And remember, if you want to continue discovering incredible places around the world, subscribe and activate the bell. See you on the next adventure.